Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending where you are following us. This is Buntunzi, coming just to share one or two notes pertaining to this period of time to you, our fellow livestock farmers, to you keeping cattle, keeping goats, keeping sheep. And so I felt that I should just quickly share with you one or two notes. This is June. Today is the 18th of June, and we still have a long way to go before even receive the first rains. So this is a very critical time, a critical moment for us livestock farmers. This time around, you realize that our pastures where our animals are grazing from, we have now less trace minerals. So it's important for you farmers and for me to come in now, be able to supplement. So what is it that you are going to supplement your animals? Like area indicated. So this time around, we don't have foods that the graze or the blouse with much of energy. So it requires us now to come in and be able to supplement the foods, the supplement that is the energy giving supplement or carbohydrates. So we have something for energy giving. We can be able to supplement where we can do some concentrates, meaning that we can be able to get, let's say, maize bran, we can get wheat bran, we can get as well as sunflower cake, and be able to mix them. When we do them, mix them thoroughly, we even add some bit of salt. Then we can be able to supplement to give our animals. But ensure as you supplement that mixture, that concentrate, you must ensure that you don't give them too much. What I mean is that introduce them in bits, little by little, in small quantities, so that you avoid your animals to get bloat, because bloat is very dangerous. It can kill your animals within a short period of time. So we can be able to look into that. Number two, we can also supplement by giving our animals minerals and salt licking blocks. So this time around, we are privileged. We have in these our agro shops where they are selling the mineral blocks and the salt licking blocks. So you can get that and be able to give your animals. So what you do is that in the first place, you start with the salt licking block. So for example, you give your animals, you allow your animals to lick salt. To start with, you start with salt, give them your salt block, let them lick maybe for 2 weeks. They'll be able to lick that. And after 2 weeks, then you change. You can get now a mineral block, then be able to give them that mineral block. So like I said, livestock is quite wide. So to those that are keeping goats, keeping sheep, keeping cattle. So if you are a cattle farmer, you can go specifically for the mineral blocks that are for cattle. If you are sheep and you are doing sheep and goats, you can go specifically also for that. You will always find there in these our agro shops. You will be able to tell them, say, me, I keep goats. They'll say, okay, you can get this. Or me, I keep cattle. They'll say, okay, you got this. Of course, there are also other licking blocks that are general, meaning that you can feed either goats, you can even feed sheep and goats, and cattle, and also even pigs. They are there. that you can give your animals. So after 2 weeks, then you come back to the mineral block. Again, after 2 weeks, you go to salt. So you need just to interchange. Apart from giving them mineral blocks and also salt leak block, you can also get something which is injectable, like vitamins. There are vitamins that are injectable, which you can inject your animals. You can inject your animals, and you can get in drenching. You can drench them. There's also vitamins that are in liquid form, where we can be able to mix with water, and so as they come to drink water, they are also find that solution which you have mixed in that water. So they'll be able to take that, and that will be able to help your animals. The other thing that you need also to pay particular attention, you can also you need to give them enough water. Ensure that you give your animals enough water, water that is clean, and make sure that all your animals, they have access to clean water. Have access to clean water. If you cannot drink the water that you have, don't give your animals. That is a policy that we have at Ubuntu's, meaning that we need to give our animals clean water, water that is very clean. That is very important. The other thing also, you can take advantage this time around. People are busy harvesting. Yeah, people are busy harvesting, and so others have already harvested. Yeah, so you can even ask from your neighbors who have got bigger fields, they have harvested. Yeah, but again, also not only your neighbors who have got bigger fields, even us who have got smaller fields. The problem is that nga twakita harvest twalitemwa culture, culture that is not good, that is very dangerous, but if you haven't done that, I would encourage you can get the maize stovers, the remainings from soybeans after people that have harvested. You can get that from soya. So the maize stovers, you can get the maize stovers. The maize stovers nifile fishala fya mulanda ati efimuti fya ati ifya mataba, ifimuti fya mataba. That's what we call them, bemba ifimuti fya mataba. So meaning after we have removed the cobs, there's those that remain. Those we call them maize stovers. So you get those maize stovers, you can chop them, you cut them, you can get mapangas, the pangas, you can cut them, you chop them nicely, and you can buy molasses. Molasses 20 liters, you are talking of about 300. In some other places, it's about 270 kwacha. You buy a 20 liter. So you'll be getting just a little of that. Then do the mixing, thoroughly mixing with those cuttings that you have done, the cuttings from the maize stovers. Mix them, give them your animals. They'll be able to enjoy, and that will be supplementing. Or if not, you can get, like I've said earlier on, you can be able to get the remainings from from soya. To those that have harvested, have removed the soya, the grain, then now what remains. So you can also crush them, you can pound them, then after pounding them, making them soft, making them easier for your animals to chew, then you can also do the mixing with the molasses, and you are off to go. You can give your animals will enjoy. So that is something that also you can be able to supplement. So let's just ensure that this time around we take care of our animals. I know it's not very easy, it's very difficult, but it takes the interest. That is our investment. So we can't just let it go like that, this critical time. But let's see how we can protect our animals so that they don't lose much of weight. Something also that I can give as a tip I may say a bonus tip. This time around, you can control your breeding. You can control your breeding to avoid the abortion. Like I've said, that's being a critical time when we have less pastures. You can control your breeding so that you avoid your animals being mated, to avoid them conceive. So you can be able to separate your males from the females. You keep them separate, yeah, so that you can just allow them to go this period of time when pastures is of a challenge, yeah, because when they conceive this period of time and we don't have much to give, or they don't have much of feed to graze or to browse. That's why we'll find that we have a number of abortions this time around. Yeah. Why? Because you don't have enough. The animal doesn't have enough food. So what the animal, especially the goats, what they will do, they are self-protective. So they'll conceive, and if they are not taking much of food, they'll be able to abort. They'll be able to just release, that, which means it's a loss. And we always say that profit is in the babies, in the kids. So let's see how best we can be able to do. And that's why at Ubuntuzi we have a control of the breeding season. So we don't bleed them anytime when you feel like bleeding, no. But we look at the seasons, we look at the time when we have enough of food. Then that's the time we are introducing our females, I mean our males to the females, and they can be mated. Then after that, withdraw and give the females enough time to do the grazing. So that's another way we can do. Hoping that soon I'll be able to come and share, something that I'll be making silage, because at our farm we plant quite a number of pastures, quite a number of grasses, and so we'll be making hay. We are trying to prepare ourselves for this longer period of time. We have already done the harvest of our grasses. We have kept them. Recently, I just shared the video where we had packed our harvested bacteria grass. So we'll be doing some silage, yeah. So hoping that to be able to share a video so that we can be able to learn, to be able to learn one or two things. Remember, you need to farm in a smart way. This time around, with those that have been following on social media, we have this El Nino, which they are talking about, which is coming. So we just need to see how best we can keep our animals in good shape. So I'll be sharing soon some few tips on that one, of how we can make silage, how we can make hair, so we'll be able to see. So thank you so much for following Buntunzi as a page on Facebook. If you like what we are sharing, just give us a like, give us a like. You can give us a comment. You can follow us. You can share it to others. We really appreciate for your support. So thank you so much. God bless you. Have a blessed weekend. To those who are, telephone farmers like us, let's take advantage of this weekend. The weekend has come. We can quickly rush to our farms and check and see how our animals are, so that we can maintain the body score, maintain a good shape for our animals. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless your enterprises. Thank you so much. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.